Hello everyone and welcome. I am back after a day of XSplit issues. The wonderful people at XSplit were able to help me roll back to a previous version, and so far everything seems to be working fairly well. Anyways, let's go ahead and break things down. This is going to be Infi versus Moon here on Ancient Isle, a game taken from the NetEase servers once again. And for those of you guys who are scratching your head, Infi played random in this particular matchup and ended up with Undead. How is Infi with Undead gonna do against Moon, who is currently using, well, his main race, spawning over here on the bottom right-hand side as the blue Night Elf player? Things will go ahead and get started. I'll go ahead and get it up to 4 times speed so we can get this game underway. It looks like it will be a Death Knight going up against a Demon Hunter. No Warden this time around, as the Demon Hunter is very, very effective at shutting down the other Undead heroes. If the Death Knight, Lich, and Naga Sea Witch go unchecked, they can really destroy that Night Elf army. Although solo Warden is also a very, very viable strategy as well. Demon Hunter going to go ahead and finish off this Ogre Magi creep camp fairly fast, picking up a circlet of nobility. Meanwhile, Death Knight starting off on this Null Brood creep camp, opening up with Death Coil first, which means that he will be getting to level 2 before trying to put any pressure down. That level 2 opening does allow for Unholy Aura and Death Coil in those earlier fights, as you're going to see more and more skeletal minions be added. We can see that there is one Wisp off over here. It could end up getting taken down fairly fast, as I am going to go ahead and pull up at least a population so you guys can see what is happening here. Moon is blue, and, well, Infi is red, as we are looking now over here at the bottom section of the map. Demon Hunter going to go ahead and perhaps try and mana burn some of these units, as the skeletal minions are looking to back off. Ghouls are going to be coming across here, and now the Demon Hunter does not want to engage. He doesn't want to engage because he doesn't want to try and drain those Moonwells that early just quite yet. Demon Hunter now going to perhaps go after the Skeletal Minion. Skeletal Minion does get taken down. Level 2 on the Demon Hunter as well. You can see that the Death Knight doesn't have Unholy Aura, so the Ghouls will not be able to catch up to that Demon Hunter and surround him. One of the reasons why you go for Unholy Aura is that 10% additional movement speed. However, they are moving at about the same speed right now. It looks as though, no, the Demon Hunter is actually moving slightly faster and will be able to outpace. Ancient of War looks like it will get taken out very, very quickly, and this is perhaps just a big setback. No production buildings will be available, as we do see a mana burn get taken or get thrown down. Death Knight still sitting at level 1 though, doesn't have level 2, as he didn't clear out a 5-3-3 creep camp. Just about halfway to level 2 now, as the Demon Hunter could end up getting surrounded if he is not very careful. Death Knight gonna go ahead and engage. Moon being very, very attentive, realizing, hey, you know what? My opponent does not in fact have any sort of Dust of Appearance, so I can in fact shadow meld with these units here. All right, Demon Hunter still engaging. Archers shadow melding and then reappearing just in time. Beautiful play by Moon, knowing when to shadow meld and when not to, breaking off and being able to deal that extra bit of damage. Now, those 4 archers are going to have to get a lot of mileage here. As you can see, the archers are going to go ahead and well, fire a volley and then quickly try and back away. Nice split there by Moon, making sure that the archers are not all clumped together and you cannot really chase down an entire group. All right. Demon Hunter now going to be heading back off to the north, perhaps going after the Death Knight and those ghouls here, as the Death Knight looks like he will retreat and perhaps not try to get to level 2 just quite yet, just out of mana. Infi is going to be in a bit of trouble unless he can get some additional experience on that Death Knight. The ghouls not having Unholy Aura is really setting him back, as the archers are able to get off much more shots on those fleeing ghouls as they would normally, as if you had gone for Unholy Aura first. Now the Death Knight knows exactly what to do. Instead of worrying about it, he's just going to rotate out his ghouls, and these new ghouls are going to be full on hit points. However, Naga Sea Witch does arrive to the party, slowing things up once more, and it looks like it is going to be the death of another ghoul. There you go, getting taken down. Another mana burn onto the Death Knight. Moon is controlling the pace of this game, as we don't see a tech or a tier 2 hero yet. I I stand corrected, as it is going to be a Naga Sea Witch. Skeletal minion able to slip past, head to the tavern. Meanwhile, Archer across here going to get shadow melded and, well, does not get taken out. There is a dust of appearance quickly revealing that Archer, as it does get taken out. Demon Hunter sitting at level 2, Naga Sea Witch, and Archer's in the back right here. What is going to end up happening? Death Knight trying to get to level 2. Null Overseer will get taken down. Low hit point Ghoul. Is it going to run past some Archers and a Naga Sea Witch? Yes, it will. Will it survive? Yes, it will, as the Naga Sea Witch and Archers let go a free Ghoul. All right, let's take a look at this. No Warden does get taken down. Death Knight now sitting at level 2. Naga Sea Witch trying to slither away, having a bit of trouble as it does head back just a little bit. Meanwhile, Demon Hunter going to get another Ghoul off right there. Down it goes, as more and more units are getting taken out one by one. It looks as though another Ghoul will get taken down. There it goes as well, as you now have the Naga Sea Witch trying to join back in. No Warden. The creeps still causing problems, as there are just heroes all over the place. Difficult to follow the action as multiple units are taking damage in multiple locations. Naga Sea Witch getting in those cold arrows onto that Death Knight. Death Knight does have Unholy Aura and is able to escape even with the pressure from that Naga Sea Witch. Death Knight sitting at level 2, Naga Sea Witch sitting at 1 for Infi. Meanwhile, Moon is sitting on a level 2 Demon Hunter and a level 1 Naga Sea Witch as well. It looks as though he does have an Ancient of Wind and Ancients of Lore 1-1-1 build, as that will allow him, well, the Ancient of War was taken out earlier, so perhaps no more Archers, but Dryads and Druids of the Talon are definitely in play. Demon Hunter gonna go ahead and clear up this creep camp here, pick up Claws of Attack +6. Is it going to Tree of Eternity? Yes, it is. We'll be able to pick up that Orb of Venom to take down eventual destroyers, but I'm not 100% sure what Infi's long game strategy is. Whatever his long game strategy is, it looks like it is going to be a very roundabout way to get there. He hasn't been very efficient in the early portions, and right now he is just a little bit behind. Death Knight gonna go ahead and clear out the Null Wardens here. There they go. Naga Sea Witch gonna finish off the remainder of this creep camp here. Death Knight and Naga Sea Witch both gonna be sitting at level 2. Additional gold should be helpful, as the skeletal minions really adding to the damage of this army. Only 34 supply, over 40 compared to 35 over 50, and we should be looking at a, well, bear and a tech advantage coming in from Moon momentarily. All right, there's the rejuvenation already coming across. That Demon Hunter dealing a good amount of damage there, finishing things off here. Meanwhile, back across here, Death Knight does pick up a Talisman of Evasion. Are we going to see a detonation? Trying to get a detonation on all of those units. There it goes. Demon Hunter, or Death Knight, now down to 25 mana, but does have a Mana Stone as well, as you see a number of, well, low hit point units. Naga Sea Witch is currently invisible, and the Naga Sea Witch, it was causing some pathing issues on that Death Knight. This could actually be very entertaining if the Naga Sea Witch perhaps had a way of taking down that Death Knight. Perhaps a Fork Lightning or some sort of other play. The Obsidian Statue is healing though, and this Naga Sea Witch unable to really capitalize on a low hit point Death Knight. As we now see back off to the north, the Demon Hunter picks up a Sobi Mask, does have bear support as well, and will be clearing the opposite-ended creep camp. Naga Sea Witch just causing some large pathing issues. Perhaps the Death Knight suspects something is awry. Could try and Dust of Appearance right here. Is the Naga Sea Witch perhaps going to steal the item here? Who picked up the item? Did the Naga Sea Witch? No, the Naga Sea Witch did not pick up the item. Death Knight ends up picking up the item right there. Looks like it was a Wand of Illusion, as we still see the Naga Sea Witch nearby here. Obsidian Statue very much nearby. If you suspect that your opponent has a, well, some sort of invisible unit, wouldn't you use that Dust of Appearance? Only heroes are invisible at this point in the game. Demon Hunter sitting at level 4, getting very close to level 5, has a a health stone and a Sobi Mask, going to have plenty of rejuvenation or natural hit points and mana as well in this upcoming fight. The Demon Hunter should be able to get off multiple mana burns very, very quickly, as the Death Knight, well, takes a mana burn, and that was just an illusion. Back across here, Naga Sea Witch looking to get away. Full on hit points and on mana, but really separated from the rest of the army and only sitting at level 2. Perhaps he really wants to get that Demon Hunter to level 5 for that level 3 mana burn, but it's going to be quite some time until that gets there, unless we see a very strong engagement by Moon. Back across here, it looks as though Infi is making up for lost time and lost ground, selling some items here. You see Naga Sea Witch does have an Orb of Corruption. Lich has the Orb of Corruption. Naga Sea Witch has a Potion of Lesser Invulnerability. And we could be looking at a big fight here in just a moment. Archers, I'm going to go ahead and perhaps get some Moonwell juice. You are maxed out on one of those Moonwells. Might as well do it so it can recharge, as we see the Tree of Life trying to entangle this gold mine, and, well, not working out all that well. Illusions back across here, dealing a large amount of damage. Are we going to see the Hippogriffs go ahead and try and engage? We do see a couple of webs getting thrown down. Mana burn. Demon Hunter does not have an Orb of Venom. That is important to note, as a low hit point or a Hippogriff is not engaging. Back across here, finally going to go ahead and engage. Staff of Preservation saving a Night Elf unit, as the ghouls are now trying to pull back. Once again, Death Knight low on mana. What is he going to do? Demon Hunter mana burning down the Lich. Scroll of Town Portal, as Infi is able to get out of a bad situation, but not before losing a Crypt Fiend. Now, the big setback is also going to be the fact that Moon does have an expansion underway, and as soon as this expansion gets set up, it will be able to start paying for itself and giving that economic advantage. 50 over 60 compared to 44 over 60, as we're looking at a couple of Hippogriffs just scouting out off to the sides now. Destroyers low on hit points. They are currently in the yellow, right now. Death Knight could heal them back up. The Death Knight is still only sitting at level 3. Hippogriffs now making their way back down here. Are we going to see an explosive population growth coming in from Moon and then trying to finish off that next fight? You can see that the Destroyers are looking to finish off this Tree of Life here. Entangled Gold Mine. Or what is going to be happening next? We could see a couple of webs. The Tree of Life is not getting repaired. That does come as a bit of a surprise here, as the Dryads are now going to be coming in to engage. All right, there is some slow poison mana burn onto the Lich. Demon Hunter is at level 5. Causing 150 mana loss onto that Lich. No more Frost Novas, and now that is particularly scary. Does the Demon Hunter also have an Orb of Venom? That is going to be a key item. No, it does not, as we see the Destroyers, massive number of Destroyers just trying to go after the Bears. Bears getting focused down relatively fast here, and as the Bears fall down one by one, the Hippogriffs are also getting webbed down. So the Destroyers are finishing off the Bears, and it looks like Infi is doing a great job in great position, as the bear after bear after bear is getting taken out. Infi is coming back with a vengeance and now taking the supply lead. But is the Demon Hunter going to be able to perhaps push back a little bit too far here? There goes one Crypt Fiend. Demon Hunter now looking to pull back. He gets devoured magic. That rejuvenation is gone. Hippogriffs unable to engage against those Destroyers. There is a lot of Destroyers, and the fact that the Demon Hunter doesn't have Orb of Venom is perhaps the main reason why those Destroyers are so still high on life. All right, Demon Hunter continuing to chase after those units. Is he going to be able to mana burn down the Obsidian Statue? No, it is not. More and more damage still being added. New Hippogriffs being added every fight, as the Dryads and Archers are now looking to finish off some of those Destroyers. Demon Hunter in a generation between generation and the health stone is perhaps the big deal here. There goes one unit. No, Naga Sea Witch has fallen at level 3. Hippogriff now taken down. Did he spend too much to chase too far, as a Destroyer now gets taken down? 49 compared to 54. Infi now losing the population advantage, as we now see a Dust of Appearance. Mana Burn attempting to take down. No real reason to rejuvenate now, as it would just get devoured. Demon Hunter still chasing after all of these targets, and those Destroyers are destroying much. There are a good number of Dryads out still, as the Crypt Fiends are getting destroyed. Now they are all getting taken down. The Dryads gonna be completely unchecked, and Moon comes back after falling behind in supply for just a brief moment. The Hippogriffs, the Dryads able to do enough. If the Demon Hunter had the Orb of Venom, perhaps spreading out all of that poison damage would have given him a better footing in that last battle, but he still got the job done. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed this game between Infi and Moon here on Ancient Isle.